promising moment, strength I find to meet my trials here. Trusting in my Father's wise bestowment, I've no cause for worry or for fear. He whose heart is kind beyond all measure gives unto each day what he deems best. Lovingly is part of pain and pleasure, mingling toil with peace and rest. Every day the Lord himself is near me, with a special mercy for each hour. All my cares he fain would bear and cheer me, he whose name is Counselor and Power. The protection of his child and treasure is a charge that on himself he laid. As thy days, thy strength shall be in measure, this the pledge to me he made. Help me then in every tribulation, so to trust thy promises, O Lord, that I lose not faith's sweet consolation, offered me within thy holy word. Help me, Lord, when toil and trouble meeting, ere to take as from a father's hand, one by one the days, the moments fleeting, till I reach the promised land.
This Day with God, March 12th. Personal, practical piety. The eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that ye may know what is the hope of his calling, and what the riches of the glory of his inheritance in the saints. Ephesians 1:18. Let the eye of your understanding be so enlightened that it will affect your hearts, and that the soul temple will be so full of divine mercy and compassion for perishing souls who have never heard the message, that you will be aroused to put forth practical efforts in their behalf. Having our eyes thus open to the wants of the destitute fields around us, we shall be led to bind about our own imaginary wants. Our work and missionary lines must be far more extensive. Self-denial and self-sacrifice must be practiced as they have not yet been. It is in working actively to supply the necessities of the cause of God that we shall bring our souls in touch with the source of all power. But let no one entertain the idea that those who have embraced the truth will be engaged in imparting more than in receiving. Your spiritual expenditures need not exceed your spiritual income. The one is essential to the other. Neglect the one, and the other will be neglected. The most interested active servants of God in every age have been those who have had most living practical piety. Their spiritual wants were supplied from the never-failing source of power, that they might impart to others. When we have an eye single to the glory of God, we shall cultivate personal piety. There is danger of our religious activity losing in depth as it gains in surface. There is danger of our workers depending upon human agents, upon facilities and great preparations for work, and losing their firm faith in God, and making every outward show of prosperity, while the work in the heart is neglected. Philanthropy, however widespread, cannot take the place of personal piety. Danger is on every hand, and we need to be constantly depending upon God, that his Holy Spirit may make our hearts pure, unselfish, and quick to hear the orders from above. There is nothing insignificant in the work of God, and the faithfulness with which the work is done rather than the amount decides the reward of each. The work of the one who has but one talent is as valuable in the sight of God as the one who has 5 talents.